In this video, we're going to be talking about the Alternator in Apex Legends and how you can use it to the best of your advantage and basically going over an advanced Alternator guide within Apex Legends. Yo, what is going on, you guys? Crazy here, and today we're going to be talking about the Alternator, and without further ado, let's get into it. So basically the Alternator, if you did not know, it was trash. Alright, this thing was just hot garbage in Season 1, this thing was just unusable, and it was absolutely terrible to use within Season 1. But thanks to Season 2, thank you Respawn, thank you everyone over at Respawn for buffing this thing. We've seen one of the best updates to the Alternator I've ever seen. Alright, this thing is absolutely ridiculous. We have so much better stats, we have so much better just everything about the Alternator now, and it's one of the best guns to use within Apex Legends. If you guys like to see me do a top 3 or top 5 gun combos within Apex Legends for Season 2, comment down below, I'm down to make that. But the Alternator, without further ado, it's just broken. Alright, I'm not going to say it's like ridiculously broken, it did get a nerf, but it's still overpowered. And let's go ahead, before we talk about it, let's go ahead and get into these stats here. So the Alternator, if you didn't know, which you probably should know by now, it uses light rounds. It has a 16 magazine capacity, which is alright, but it only really has enough in there to fully kill around 1 or 2 enemies, depending on, which shield they have, depending on if you have disruptor rounds or not. And it's not really that good without disruptor rounds. The only really good thing about this gun is when you have disruptor rounds equipped on it. So the damage without disruptor rounds is going to hit them for around 15 damage every single body shot, 22 damage every single time you hit them in the head, and 12 damage every single time you hit them inside of the leg. Now straight out of the gate, this is terrible. Alright, this is not really that good. You're gonna have to hit them way over 10 times to the body just to knock someone with purple shield, because if you hit them 10 times to the body, you're only really dealing 150 damage. So if they have a white shield, you're gonna kill them with 10 shots to the body, but if they have a blue or a purple shield, you're gonna have to hit them for more than 10 shots. But this is where the disruptor rounds come into play very clutch. I know you guys all know this, but the exact damage numbers when you're hitting them with the disruptor rounds on the Alternator is going to be 36 damage every single body shot, 54 damage every single headshot, and 27 every single leg shot. Now this is only to enemy's shield, but say they have a purple shield, alright, say they have 200 full on health points, you'll basically be able to melt that purple shield if you literally only hit them with about 3 body shots. So 3 body shots, alright, I'm not too sure if this is pre-nerf. If it is pre-nerf, you're gonna have to hit them with about, it does around 32 damage every single body shot, but still, around 3 to 4 shots to the body will fully knock enemy's armor, and then you have like the rest of the clip to just melt their health. Like this thing it's just a one-man army basically in Apex Legends now. Like if you had a purple magazine, a good sight, and a good magazine, this thing is going to absolutely melt squads simply for the fact that you have that ability to fully melt their shield and about 3 to 4 shots to the body. Now, 2 other really good things about the Alternator that I think you guys should know is it has around 10 shots per second in terms of the fire rate, which is pretty good. It is competing with guns such as the R301 and even in some cases the R99, but it does have 10 shots per second. You also have a 86% ADS movement speed, so in essence, you're basically going to be moving at the same speed as if you were walking when you're aiming down sight. So the Alternator is going to be a perfect gun to strafe with in gunfights, because obviously if you have an advanced movement speed and if you have higher movement speed while ADSing than the enemy, you're going to be winning hopefully more gunfights if you use advanced movement tactics such as the strafe. Basically the ADS movement speed, the percentage of it is 86%. If you don't know exactly what it means, just to give you guys a little bit more of a rundown here, you're going to be able to strafe faster than the enemy and make it harder for them to hit you, but if you have good ADS and if you have good recoil control, you're going to be hitting more shots than the enemy will, and you'll hopefully be able to win the gunfight, especially if you have disruptor rounds. Now, how do you want to use this gun in battle? What is the best way to use the Alternator within Apex Legends? And obviously, it's going to be with the disruptor rounds, but the best way, in my opinion, is to use the Alternator exactly like you would use an R99. This gun is going to be used in 100% rushing style, alright? The shorter the distance you can close between you and the enemy in a gunfight is going to be 100% crucial, as the recoil is a little bit annoying, and if if you have those disruptive rounds, you're going to be wanting to get as close to medium to short range gunfights as possible so that you can hit more shots on target and in turn down more enemies. And when you're in a gunfight with the Alternator, the biggest tip I want to give you guys is when you are in a face-to-face gunfight, you're going to be wanting to strafe as hard as you possibly can, because straight up, if you're in a gunfight with someone, especially with a Spitfire, I believe the Spitfire has 50% ADS movement speed, you have 86% movement speed. So if you're ADSing with the Alternator, all you literally have to do is strafe side to side, and you'll be able to strafe side to side faster than the enemy can 95% of every single gunfight that you get into. But you also have the added benefit of some of the best hipfire sights in all of Apex Legends. Now, raise your hand if you remember the Alternator from Titanfall 2, alright? Those hipfire ADS sights, you were literally to hipfire someone all the way across the map, and you can still kill them all the way across the map without even having to aim down sights with your gun. Now, unfortunately, the same thing isn't as present here in Apex Legends, but you can still use these hipfire sights to an absolute advantage. Alright, the Alternator hands down has some of the best hipfire sights in all of Apex Legends. Right? It has the same as the Flatline, it has the same as, it did in Titanfall 2, and all you've got to do is learn to control the recoil for this gun, and you can pretty much hip fire as many people as you want to. Alright, this thing is going to be a god in terms of hip firing people in Apex Legends, and the best way to use it, in my opinion, is when you're getting into a gunfight, instead of taking the extra couple of seconds to aim down sights for your gun, start off the engagement by hip firing the enemy, and then immediately switch over to ADSing your gun. That is the best way to use the Alternator, in my opinion, because you can get more damage off before the enemy, and then you can secure the kill by ADSing your gun and then going for those easy headshots if you so please. But yeah, if you guys want to see a best combos video for Apex Legends, comment down below. I'm definitely excited to make that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are well on our way to 6,000 subscribers. I want to try and hit that by the end of next week while I'm on vacation. I think that would just be super sick. And when I get back, we're going to be uploading some pretty sweet videos for Apex Legends. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please feel free down below to leave a like, comment how you feel about the Alternator, and subscribe to the channel with bell notifications so you never miss daily Apex videos. But yeah, Instagram is linked down below. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another daily Apex video. I love you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, boys.